Hey everybody. Testimony time. I was originally trying to make a post, but it was entirely too long, so I figured, okay, let me just hop on and make a quick video. I wasn't on Facebook at the time of my accident, and I'm sure you know what this is about because you're looking at the pictures, but this is my first time sharing it on Facebook. So I wanted to let everyone know how good God is and pretty much give our testimony. So September 21st, me and Morgan, my daughter, were heading home. I believe that was on a Saturday, approximately like 3:15, 3:30 in the afternoon. Going through the intersection, and a car makes a left turn in front of us. And I T-boned the front end of her car going 60 miles an hour. When I say that impact was like nothing I could ever try to describe. It knocked her into a pole or on the side of a pole. I ended up spinning and facing the opposite direction from which I just came. And I can remember Morgan just saying, "Mommy, I love you. I love you so much, Mommy. I love you so much. I love you." And literally all I could say was, "It's okay, baby." I could not breathe. That was all I could muster out. And I don't know if she was feeling what I was feeling or if she felt how I felt, but I truly felt like I was dying. That impact was so hard. When they say your life flashes before your eyes, it does. The smoke from the car, the pain, the spinning, the impact, all of it was a lot. Some other motorists came and got me and Morgan out of the car. They said it was smoking. Put us on the corner and sat me in an ant bed. Could it get any worse? To add insult to injury. So that's what you see, a picture of the ant bites, and that was only some of what I could show you. So I'm sitting on the curb, my neck is hurting, my chest is hurting with every breath I take. My back is hurting, my head is spinning. Morgan is bleeding from her forehead, from her arm. She has a knot on her head. They're saying she has a concussion. So it was a lot. It was a lot going on. And all I could do was like just squeeze her hand and talk to her. I couldn't even turn my body to look at her. But just looking at that car, I was sitting there and I knew from that moment, like, God truly protected us, because by right, we should not have walked out of that car. We should be dead. And I'm aware of it and I know it. And the whole time I'm in all of this pain and I'm trying to make sure Morgan stays awake because they're saying she has a concussion, and I don't want her to go to sleep. I'm in a lot of pain, but I'm also looking at this car and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful because I knew that the enemy had a different plan. He did. But God changed all of that. So, oh, and on top of that, I'm literally getting eaten alive by all of those ants. I mean, they are everywhere and I can't get them off because I'm in too much pain. I literally could not move. So I just sat there and was pretty much eaten. I mean, it was feeling like stings, like I was getting multiple shots all over my body, on top of, you know, the trauma my body just went through. So we both get rushed to Grady. She gets transferred out. They ran multiple tests. And when I say I love Grady, I love Grady. Every single person that had their hand on me or was associated with my case, they were amazing. I will love Grady forever, forever. Um, they needed me to stay. They took some imaging a couple of times that they were not um, pleased with and they were concerned about, and it was something in the chest area. And my ER doctor did mention that the impact was so bad that they could see the imprint from the seatbelt in my scans. Um, so she was concerned. She didn't tell me what it was that she saw, but she um, said that I needed to stay. At this time, I'm still getting eaten by ants. I'm in a neck brace. When I say it was the most horrible experience, and you never know what accident victims are going through, or what they have went through, because I saw a young lady in the ER with twigs and leaves and branches all in her hair. And it makes you wonder, like, wow, was she just pulled from the bushes? Did she run into some trees? And here I am with ant bites. So it's like you never know what's really happening at the scene of an accident. Morgan had broke a bone in her thumb that's kind of connected to the wrist. The scaphoid bone, which supplies blood flow to the other bones. And they said it was a very, very rare break. It doesn't happen often. She was in a cast for 5 months. And about a week before her birthday, they did another scan and they was like, you're going to need surgery. This isn't healing at all. And it was not moving. It wasn't healing. She broke down. She freaked out. And we got referred to a hand surgeon, and the hand surgeon was like, okay, well, would you like to schedule surgery since, it's been so long and nothing seems to be happening, or, do you want to be in a brace? And we decided, okay, let's try the brace. Let's try the brace again. She was in the brace for 4 weeks. Took another imaging and it was healing and getting better. And when I tell you, I anointed her hand and my family and friends were praying. 4 weeks later, they took another imaging. It was healing even more. And when I say it was nothing but God, it was nothing but God, because she was not wearing that brace. Every time I saw her, I had to tell her to put that brace on. Every time. So he did, and he, as in Jesus, he healed her wrist in 3 months, and the cast that she was in 5 months did absolutely nothing. So when I say God is good, she does not need surgery. She is healed. And it was so hard because I had people telling me, she was in this cast for 5 months. Why would you put her in a brace for more time? Just go ahead and get the surgery and get it over with. And that's just not where my heart, my husband, Morgan, we didn't want to go that route. So it's just a blessing. And this is 8 months in the working. And 8 is new beginnings. So I feel that's exactly what this is, a new beginning, a new lease on life. My testimony is finally complete when it comes to this accident. And when I say PTS is real, post-traumatic stress, it's It's real. For 2 weeks, I couldn't sleep. Every time I closed my eyes, I was reliving the accident, feeling that crash and the impact literally over and over. It was playing like a broken record, just flashes of it, and feeling it and getting jolted out of my sleep. And Morgan was going through the same thing. She was having full on meltdowns when she saw an accident, the aftermath of an accident on the side of the road. Um, she would panic when we went through an intersection. I started driving a good maybe 3 weeks after the accident, and um, it was hard, but I knew I had to because I couldn't let fear stop me. And then the fact that the accident happened right at the corner of the school that I work in. So every single day I have to make the same left turn that the lady made who I hit. And when I say it's a humbling experience, it's an experience I'll never forget. And I am grateful and blessed to be alive, and to have walked away from that, because people have died for a lot less. Do y'all see that car? So I just wanted to share God's grace and mercy. I wanted to thank all of my family and friends for continuously praying, continuously checking up on me and Morgan. You will never know the impact that you all played in my life. Like you will truly never know. And I realized who my friends were, and when I say friends, I mean family too. At this time, because you just could see who all was there for you and who prayed, and so yeah, I'm just grateful, and I just want to say thank you. So that's my testimony, guys. If you don't know God, get to know him. Just reach out to him. He says, if you draw nigh unto me, I'll draw nigh unto you. So that's all. I just wanted to share the goodness of him and how prayer works and changes things. And how when I was sitting on that curb, getting bitten and eaten by ants, but there was absolutely nothing I could do about it. While I was sitting there looking at that car, I knew that this day would come, that I would have a testimony. I didn't know how long, but I knew he spared my life for a reason, and I knew that I had a testimony to share. So thanks everyone for your prayers. Thanks for listening. I love you, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.